Hi, editing Ari here. This video is kind of a weird one. It's a combination of all the clips I could get within September 17th to March 7th. That's September 2024, March 2025. I didn't really make much progress, I don't think. Mostly just a lot of prep. And with this whole situation that's been going on, I haven't gone over to the garage to really get back into the weeds of it, really, and de-weed a little bit. I've been working more on my car that I can drive compared to the one that has shit unplugged. So
today is September 17th. It's got some light welding done. It's been a while. I'm probably going to be more relaxed on this. I'm taking my sweet time. It's also raining, which is probably a horrible idea to be out here doing this shit, but I did get this welded up. Starting to work on getting this done. I'm going to have this dry and then retouch up some of this. It started melting the inside right here. So I'm going to have to redo probably, seems like just this section right here. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm probably just going to end it there in that case. I was planning to get this thing turned around so I can start working on that hole because this didn't work. It's still pulled up in the hatch or in the trunk pin. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna start heading out, I guess. Yeah. Just got here a couple hours ago. I've got the, I would say, inner frame on the driver's side done. I've already got some stuff there. I've shaved off the bottom side and got it all cleaned up. I'm gonna have to go back on the inner lip and get some of the welds cleaned up. Let's see. I'm gonna work on that little through hole that was on the passenger side fender frame. I think, yes. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna get a patch ready for that and get that welded in, and then I'm gonna see if I can get the fenders on because they've been sitting there for a while. And I saw a couple minutes ago. I checked the driver's side fender. It's like rusted really bad on the bottom side, so I'm gonna have to get that prepped and painted probably. Hey, alright, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Got this patch in. Surprised I was able to get over here. I got the fender-ish in. Got the bottom side welded and painted. Finally got this fender on-ish. So I'll have to mill out the hole for down here. I'm going to make it more pill-shaped so I've got better adjustment. I'm not sure if I need that or not, honestly, but not sure. But I got most of the front end back on, which is good. I don't know. If I need to get this door back a bit. Not sure if I can. But yeah, I think I'm going to clean up real quick, and if I've got more time, I might end up having to take some back off and refinishing it, because apparently I don't think I was as, not, what's the word I'm looking for, picky about repainting stuff, because I just got this repainted, the lip, top and bottom here, as you can see-ish, maybe, probably not, but I don't have any more paint, so I'm gonna have to grab some if I can. Got here about an hour or so. This is what I got. I was planning to come over here to get some not stencils, but some mock-ups for those holes in the back, but I haven't fully prepped them yet, so I don't know what size they are, but it looks like shit, but it'll keep all the rust away. And the can that I had last night apparently was flat black, so I did some blending to see if that would work. But I mean, it made these the splotchy shit down here feel a bit better, so that's good, at least, I guess. I think I want to try and take the next couple bits of this slower, so I'm not burning myself out. And so I can let the candle burn a bit longer, you know? Because I've already did all my other hobbies, uploaded that other video that did a lot better than this whole project has done, period, which is sad. But hey, I guess maybe I should leave more projects on hibernation. If you haven't seen it, it's just a little musical thing that I've put together and forgot about for like half a year. All right, I'm going to head home and grab something to eat because keto is coming in. I lost like 9 pounds, man. I'm down to like 137. It's crazy. What not eating as much and slimming down your appetite does. It's crazy, dude. Finally got this fender all painted. The lip and everything looks good. Still loose. I forgot that I actually have to do some resealing down here, so I'll probably take this thing back off, but it's just mostly for protection for right now. It's been a couple of days since I've been back over here because we've had like crazy on and off rain. And yeah, this hatch is still leaking. I'm assuming it's probably still right over here because there was a puddle of it. I've got some Epsom salt and a towel down there so it can help soak it up, hopefully. I know the seal's just bad. It's just in bad condition. But I at some point, once I get this bottom lip down here cleaned up, which I worked on a little bit, it's all clean. A lot of these patches I need to fix the underside of and redo some welds down there. But I mean, this looks good so far. Couldn't even tell it was fucked up. Kind of, not really, except for the rust. Mostly the rust. Yeah. Got here around 6ish. Assessing the body. Went over to the Explorer down yonder and took some bits off of it, and then fixed the hatch, which I probably was a waste of time. But I got this in here. Found this in the lower body section, and just popped that out. Made a hole. Popped this one in because of the fact that all the flow is going down here, so it'd be easier to pop out and drain. Yeah. Today I was roaming around in the Explorer and found, ooh, a little switch for the interior lights and stuff. And I thought, let's put that on the hatch, on the back hatch panel. And then forgot, all my hatch pop solenoid's back there, so that's not going to work. So now I got this. Oh, man. The back. I mean, it's on there. It's not rubbing at all, which is surprising. I cut it. If I would have cut this a bit further back, right here, I think it would have been fine. But I got it a bit too wide. That's okay. It works. And since I'm not gonna have a spare tire back there, all this shit sticking out's not gonna be an issue. And this will thankfully be right in line with everything that I need. I think, maybe, hopefully, not sure. So, yeah, that's what I spent most of my time doing. But since I've been doing some plastic shit, I thought, maybe I can also, probably tomorrow, because it's like almost fucking 9 p.m. But I'm thinking since my air dam's cracked, it's got like, on the driver's side, it's got like a chunk missing from it. So I'm thinking that I'll get a strip of this, match it with it, and then make another bit that's flat enough, and then just like rivet it across and sort of stitch it back together to some extent, maybe. Not sure if that would work or not. Yeah, I guess. That won't be an issue because we got plenty of fucking bumper clips and shit over here, so yeah. Oh, I'm going to clean up and take a break. Oh, this should not have taken this long. Again, with this being from a 2004 Ford Explorer, I think it was a base model because it's missing some shit in the center console. But this also had like the old like Ranger section right here that had the parking lights and stuff, that little like 3-prong switch on there. So I cut that off and messed with the housing and trimmed it down. I got a bit too trim happy and took off too much of this stuff right here. I think if I would have kept this, it would have hit up against this, so it's kind of a good thing that I didn't keep it there, but I could have just cut an angle in there, so I don't know. It's on there tight. I'm going to put this somewhere safe so it doesn't get broken, and then once I get that rust and shit figured out, then I can get this stuff wired in and get some lights or something on. I'm thinking, if we're thinking in terms of, where it would usually stock be like, I think right here, and there's like a jig for it you cut out and all that. I'm thinking I'm going to have lights like right here on the corner and then the corner again. So I'm going to have like a full surround, and then I'll be using this dimmer switch right here to dim them on and off, yada yada, you get it. All right, that should be a good enough explanation, I think, hopefully, yes. Also, with I'm just pulling as much shit as I can from the Explorer, but there's like these little, in the cargo area, there's like these flaps you take up that have like more extra cargo storage in them. I'm thinking I might use those flaps and figure out some way to put that into the Firebird. On the Explorer side, there's like this metal latch that's there that's bolted to the frame. So I'm thinking I'll take that and put that somewhere and have it in there, and then find out a way to have it pivot. I'm not sure how. I could probably there's also like this plastic cross member that's in between that goes in between both flaps. It's like a picnic basket. Think of a picnic basket. So it's got that center section and then the latch and stuff. So I'm thinking I might also take that plastic cross member, again, quote unquote, and use that somehow. Honestly, I would like to see if I could get it to go through these. I have no clue what those flaps go to. I have no fucking clue. Hold downs, maybe? That's all I can think of. But I'll see if I can get something figured out. Again, this took way too fucking long. Oh, Jesus. Well, good afternoon, technically. It's snowing. It's 12:49, November 29th. Yes, pretty sure. Let's check it, though. No, whatever. But, got back here on the Firebird. Got this made because the shocks are gone. I mean, or rather the little things that hold them in place are rusted out. So I just did this, and I had to get the hood on because we've got more rust coming up down here. Come on. There we go. So it's probably a bad idea to have this thing sitting out like that. But, you know, oh well. I'm going to get started on back here. At least on this small section right here, because I'm thinking I'm just going to take this frame section out and just call it. Yeah. It's almost 3 p.m. Psych, I didn't get to assessing that hole back there. I'm painting the front mount thing. I don't really know what to call that. And then the prop rod. This is a better look of what we're going with right here. Giving this stuff like 30 minutes. Right now what I'm working on is getting this front condenser support shit taken out that was all rusty and shit, and then putting this 90 angle in here. Let me get that shot. Had that as well with that rod, so might as well use it while I can. And I'm thinking about just taking this out somehow. I know it would be a bitch, but I don't really have a need for AC, because AC's for pussies. That's what the vents are for. Yep. I need more heat than AC. And getting this hood back on here was a bitch. I ended up scraping all this good. Or no, well, no, that's fine. I ended up scraping this up really bad. Oh boy. That was a 2-man job, and I only had one or half a man available, so I made do. But yeah, just waiting on this to get all set up, and then I'll get the last 3 light coats on, and then do some clear gloss on there, the enamel gloss. Alright, got the black on and the gloss on just a couple seconds ago. At the same time, obviously. Horrible runs, but hey, it looks better than the rust. I'll take it. I didn't do much welding at all. I was hoping to do more welding, but I didn't. But that's okay. I guess I'm going to start getting cleaned up and head out because it's almost, 4 p.m.? Maybe I should cut some patches. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's too chilly to get a good weld to hold without it getting cold again. I think I cut the hole too big. Was cutting and messing with this, and then I found, oh, there's another rust hole back here. What a surprise. I'm not sure I'm going to cover this up. I probably shouldn't have done this, because now this metal's exposed. But, well, I mean, look at where we're at right now. Still not sure what I'm going to do about getting the steering box frame welded back up. I might just bring it to a guy like a local place that does welding. I'm not sure if they'll just weld in a car, but okay. I'm gonna spritz this down real quick. Head inside, make sure my fingers aren't falling off, and then I guess start cleaning it up. Okay, before my hands freeze, just got everything painted. I don't know who, I'm not sure which, I don't know which owner, but it is covered in Bondo down here. But the inside doesn't look dented, so I don't know why they did that. Maybe it was just to use to cover up all the rust and shit. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I had to cut out. I said fuck it and cut that frame section out. I'm just gonna redo that at some point. This is where we're at. Got those 2 patches for this section right here. I've been cutting out a bunch from under here, man. And uh-oh, how'd that happen? I'm just creating more work for myself, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Flicker right there. This is separating. I don't know what they did when they got this thing together, but I can see that with the seam sealant, they didn't paint it. So the zinc metal or whatever that they use down here, you can still see the zinc pattern. Or this it's the block pattern. It's very noticeable. That is what's down there. I don't know why. I'm thinking that might be a patch panel, man. Honestly. I mean, I got up to here, which is good. I'm going to get this patched up at some point. But the thing is, it's going to be kind of a bitch to get this thing off the blocks. Because this is what we've got. I haven't touched this since I got here. Just have to cut off this lower section. And again, to remind you, we're welding in this shit right here. It's a bit thicker. Just a bit, I think. I don't know, but it'll hopefully hold a lot better than the shit that was on here. Well, I'm gonna go grab a pizza. I have been at this since like maybe about 11, I think. I got here around 11. And I've spent more time trying to jack this thing up. It falls off the blocks, then back up. I did that like 5 times. I'm tired. My back hurty. I was about to get the patch done for these 2 right here, or at least get it started in terms of the actual panel. It started raining, but I did get all zawed up. I think I'm pretty full of the zaw. Right now I'm getting the panels all crispy, so the paint will flake off of it easier. See that going on in here. Checking them every once in a while. This is what I got after about 3 heats and drops. I quick drop them. I'm probably going to do maybe 2 more, possibly, just to be doubly sure. So I'm going to get these last 2 and then see how those look after that. Alright, this is what I got. They're not that good, but I don't know what's up with this stuff. There's like a flaky layer that I'm not... It can't still be the primer. I put that shit in there like 5 times. I don't know. But it's good enough to be able to weld, I think. Again, this is going into the that one area that the chunk is missing in. I just gave it extra just in case I needed more, and if not, I'll just chop it off. And then this one again is going on the outside. I'm gonna toss these in the car, and then I'm gonna start heading the fuck home. December 18th, 8/24/25. Just got here a couple minutes ago. I've got a better plan now. I'm not gonna try and do just overlap panels because that's gonna look ugly. And I mean, I feel like I've got a better idea of how to do patches. What I should have been doing if I was gonna do butt welds, or I guess a flush patch, I should have been cutting out the material as one piece and then making a template off of that piece, but I didn't do that. But this paint, or this stuff is holding pretty well, I think. About that up there. I'm thinking that I might just do like an L bend that goes down and then make another panel that scoops in with the rest of this down here. I think. I'm not sure. I don't exactly remember what all was here. But just for now, for today, the plan is to get the rest of these patches cut out. I'm going to do some, or templates cut out. I'm going to stitch the two templates together that make this big fucking hole back here, and then see if I can get that to match up somehow. I've got enough time to do it, and he's not going to be here for a couple hours, hopefully, unless someone lets him know that I'm here. In that case, he's going to be here earlier than around 11 a.m., which is, I'm betting on, unless he really just comes here of his own volition at 11. Also got some aircraft remover while I was around town. Hopefully that'll work a bit better than, I don't know, putting everything in the fire. This aircraft shit is not working at all. It is not. It keeps getting gummed up for some reason. I'm wondering if the nozzles are getting gummed up. I don't know. But I'm going to keep cleaning those, and I guess I'll start getting that other patch cut out. I'm not going to be able to weld those yet because I'm going to have to get the vehicle in reverse. But I'm going to see if I can at least maybe start seriously working on getting this repaired down here. If I'm not going to be using the AC, I might as well just take the condenser out, honestly. I'd prefer to have the space. Just look at how bad the rod is down here. If it'll zoom in. There we go. That's going to be funky. I'm probably going to have to take the radiator out. Alright, got those all templated. I'm going to cut those out in a bit. I found this in the trash. I think it looks okay. How does that look? Makes it look like an economy car. Like a Fiero. Also, I got the tail lights taken out for the time being. I cleaned out this groove. It was kind of covered in crap, but it looks okay back here, surprisingly. It's looking kind of manky back here. I'm sure you guys can see that or not. Unsurprising. Yep. Okay, well, I know I'm taking the bumper off then. Cool. So I guess I'm going to get the battery in the air box out and just look at what these holes look like. I already know what it looks like over here. It's bad. This battery is barely in here. I've probably showed this at least a couple dozen times. But the extent of the rot down here at the frame rail, it goes past the steering box, and it seems like it was mostly steering box, or at least some suspension torque that was causing it to just crack like that. And it looks like the spot welds that were holding the rest of the frame near the front together are also coming out. You can see that it's starting to kind of do that right here as well. Just basically the entire front end that's fucked, and this one line that we cobbled together, which I'm not sure if that passed inspection or not. I'm not sure. And getting the oil pan is going to be a bitch, because I can tell that it's probably leaking from the crank, I'd assume. It looks like it's just being flung from the bottom to the top and around near the K-member. So, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I got a bit sidetracked. It's raining right now. It is currently 4:30. Stripped all the paint off of this. It was nasty on the inside. That gasket still looks really good for, 40-ish years. Slowly addressing everything that's going on with the battery area and where the smog shit is at. Haven't really touched it. It is supportive enough for the hood, which is good. This is the bracket that it's attached to that's kind of missing some sections on it that I'm going to strip down and I guess at some point rebuild it in terms of what the fuck is missing, I guess. I'm going to have issues with these screws, though, or bolts, considering that they're kind of stuck in there, but I guess I'll just get some WD-40, let it sit there for, like 2 years and see if it'll work. Yeah, just a good helping of it. Alright, that should be okay-ish. And this, I mean, I've got most of it off. I'm trying to keep as much of it together as I can to make a template. I'm not sure if I'm taking... I might as well take all of it off, honestly. But the thing is, there's a bottom lip right here that's not part of this, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually not sure. So I'm not sure I'm going to take this off, actually. Unless, is it just bolted into here? No, that's for alignment. Never mind. Well, I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't. You know what? Well, I'm waiting for that top coat to dry for 20 minutes. I guess I'll go ahead and get this cut out. That's where I'm at. The airbox looks okay. And I just got the bracket. Got all the paint off of it. It's not all that bad on the bottom. Top is bad. And I'm going to have to weld some feet on here. It all broke off where the feet were at. So that's not going to be that much of an issue, I don't think. Hopefully. Got these cut out. I haven't gotten them stripped yet. I'm just going to do that tomorrow. It's almost 7. I think I made okay progress compared to the last couple times that I've been at this shit. So, yeah. I'm going to... I guess I'm going to put this in the... Should I put that in the car? Should I keep this in here? Should probably keep this in here because it's not protected by paint. Yeah. I guess I'm going to toss these in the car, though, since they still got paint on them. So, yeah. Let me get cleaned up in here and get the fuck out. Officially heading home at... What time is it? 7:30? 7:25? Not bad, not bad, not bad. This is going to get wet. I'm not surprised by that. And again, the next thing I'm going to do is get this bumper off once I get the front shit figured out. Because I don't want to be hopping back and forth, especially with this kind of yeehaw setup we got going on. Again, this battery stuff's going to be funky. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get that panel out. I might not be able to. I might have to just weld on top of metal that's still there and not take all of it out. I'd prefer not to do that, but... Or I could just use bolts. Yeah. I might do that, honestly. And then get the bolts... Contact... I'll figure it out. I think bolts are probably the best direction, honestly, because then it makes the panel removable. And that means I can put an aluminum one in there. Yeah? Not a bad idea. Might do that. Alright, see ya. Cut the hole a bit bigger. Forgot about all the crust that was around there. Ended up having to take this further back. There's a point when I should probably just call it quits in terms of trying to fix this thing, but I don't think I'm there yet, and I don't know when I'll get there. Oh boy. Ow. Jesus. Okay. Well, didn't get much done with that, I guess. Ooh, yes. Got this painted-ish. It looks okay. I'm gonna take care of that dust later, and then I gotta get the clear coat on there. Which I'm not... Do I need that? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's about really all I've done today, man, honestly. Oh, yes! I did get a new gasket cut out for it as well, because they had like a felt... Not a felt gasket. There's some sort of MDF on the bottom of that, and I had to scrape it all off, and I just went ahead and made another one. And it fits right perfectly on top of this ring. That's where it's situated at. I've still got to get all this stuff welded at some point. But I just went ahead and went back over it. I got some more bare metal right here, which is good. Still some crap in that hole, but I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. Back here as well. I probably need to start packing up, honestly. There's not much else for me to do, and my head's hurt me from having it craned over and hunched from having to do all this. But I mean, hey, I've got an idea of what the lip looks like that's supposed to be around here, so I can match that up. That's no problem. But I am going to have to take it down to about like right here-ish, so that's going to be great. Yep. If this ain't a project car, I don't know what it is. torture, maybe. And that might be starting to rot. Also, question. What's up with this foam shit that's in here? Is that, like, the adhesion stuff that's... like this stuff right here? Is it like that? Is that the idea? Why would they need that when they've got spot welds? And the thing is, I've noticed the rot seems to come from that sponge shit, or around it at least. And I found a spider web in there, or right there. So it's apparently not. It wasn't tight enough for spiders not to get in here, so that's concerning. I'm also planning to once I get all this stuff cut out, I'm just gonna bolt in this aluminum right here. Try to get that painted, or just leave it like it is. I'm not sure if I'll put aluminum down here or not. I don't know. I might not. Well, is this structural though? Ooh, I didn't think about that. That might be structural. I mean, back here is okay. It's only up to about right here that it gets kind of nasty. I don't know. I'm just tired. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this stuff where it lies. I'm gonna get the tire scooted under real quick. I think that jack stand will be fine. No problems there. Got here about, like 7:30ish. It's currently 7:50. Yes. Looks just about as bad as it was yesterday, so that means that it hasn't gotten worse, which is good. Although, once I came here, got the fire in and got this clear on here, it did this. I think you're supposed to put the clear on just right after the black and not wait an entire night. So, now that I've went over the top coat with clear, it looks like shit. And I'm not sure if it ate through it and it's now not going to do anything, or, But, I guess I'm just gonna do one coat. Yep, just gonna do one coat. The reason that I can't get this too high and give it too much leg is because the hose, or the 45 that goes into the air box, is kind of tight in there next to the radiator. So if I get it too high, then it pulls up on it. So I guess I'll have to measure it with that whenever that gets done, and then also get the gasket on there as well. So not sure. Oh boy. Yeah, and that down there too. It's not a surprise. It's where the brake master cylinder's at. And then here's all the shit that I grabbed out. Anybody want to buy AC components from this? Still trying to get the AC powerhouse. I don't know what to call that thing. I'm still trying to get that out. I've gotten a lot of stuff unplugged and gotten some wires moved about. Mostly just trying to get some shit out of the way so I can easily access these areas right here. This is starting to get bad, I think. Unless people thought that this shed back here was bad. I don't know. This looks like a cakewalk looking at the front. This paint hasn't gotten any better. I haven't touched the rest of it yet. I don't even know what to do with this, because considering how bad that front section's looking, maybe I need a sanity break. Possibly. Yeah, I think that might do me some good. But yeah, this. You know what the worst part is? I lost my 10mm for my 3/8. Or my 3/8? Yes, 3/8 drive. Yep. It gone. I'm not sure where I left it, but it'll turn up eventually. Also trying to get the EGR valve taken out. These are gone. I might just butcher the fuck out of this weird hose right here and then do some block off panels. I'm not sure really. I don't even really know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get some lunch, I guess, and then watch some YouTube for about 2 hours and then head home with all this shit outside. Yep.
I was here for my fit today. Today's March the 7th. This is a bit further out, but it dried like that. It's not flaky, I don't think. I also got to take this lid off at some point and redo that one as well. But the gasket sat up pretty well. It is still very sticky, despite it sitting for X amount of time. Yeah, I still haven't touched this frame at all. Yeah, there's a bit of that gasket maker shit on there. It should be fine. This product's probably going on hiatus for a little while. I don't know when I'll get back to it, but me and my mom are still looking for an apartment, and it's kind of hard to keep going back over here, aware of what all is going on, and them being blissfully unaware. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I'll get back to it eventually. I just need to find the time, really, at this point. Probably after the lawsuit. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this here. Alright, see ya.